Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue our lesson 2.5 is about force. So what is force actually? Force is a push or pull upon an object resulting from the object's interaction with another object. So in this subtopic, you should know about balanced force and unbalanced force. Alright. So what is balanced force? Balanced force is when the forces acting on an object are balanced. Means the pull and the push force is equal, right? They cancel each other out. And then the net force is zero. Alright, let's say this is a box, right? The push force, when you push this box, you use a 2 Newton force to the left, and then another person push this box to the right with 2 Newton force. So the net force here is 0 because satu orang itu tolak kotak dengan menggunakan daya 2 Newton. Okay, you push this box with the force of 2 Newton and another one also 2 Newton. So the same force you apply to the box, so the box doesn't move. They cancel each other out. Okay. Alright. So what is the effect? Object is at rest means velocity is equal to 0. So remember, when object is at rest means the object doesn't move. Alright. Look at the diagram here. This is a cup of coffee, so it doesn't move. So the force acting on this cup is normal force and weight. Okay, normal force to the upward and the downward force is weight. We call it as weight. Alright, or object move at constant velocity. Move, okay? The object still move, but in constant velocity. What mean by constant velocity? Means the object still moving, but the velocity is constant. So as a conclusion, the acceleration is 0. Means object itu tidak memecut, dia constant move. Okay, dia tidak memecut. Okay, the acceleration is 0. This is the two main point. Okay, object is at rest means the velocity is 0. Object move at constant velocity, the object still moving, but there is no acceleration. A is equal to 0. Okay, this situation you should understand. When you answer the question, you need to understand what the situation given. Okay, either the object is at rest or the object is moving at constant velocity, means A equal to 0. So this object, the applied force here is lift force, weight force, thrust force means going forward, drag force is backward force lah, or we call it as a frictional force. Okay, and then the next one is unbalanced force. Okay, or we call it as resultant force. When the force acting on an object are not balanced, okay, there must be a net force acting on it. The net force is known as the unbalanced force or the resultant force. Means we are going back to this example here. Balanced force means the force applied to this box is equal. Means from the right is 2 Newton and from the left is 2 Newton. That's why we call it as a balanced force. But unbalanced force means the force from the right to the left, here we change to 4 Newton. And the force here is, the force to the right here is 2 Newton. That's mean here, we see unbalanced force because this one is 4 Newton and another one is 2 Newton, means unbalanced. So when the unbalanced force, you will get net force, okay, daya bersih. So how to get the net force? Okay, net force. Okay, means you kena tolak ni dua value, 4 minus 2. So we got 2 Newton. The net force is 2 Newton. Okay, means this object will move to the left because 4 Newton is bigger than 2 Newton. So the box will move to the left, right? Okay, next, what is the effect of force? Okay, when the force is applied to object, the effect is change in shape and size of object. This is the first effect. The second one, the effect of force change the movement of object and the position of object. You need to imagine, okay? Let's say a bottle. Let's say this one, okay? This is a cotton bud, okay? Cotton bud and the container of this cotton bud. When you apply a force to this container, okay? What happened to this container? There is change of shape and the size of object. At first, the circle is big kan. When teacher applied a force here, dia jadi kecil. The hole is become small. Dia semakin melebar, okay, ke atas. Dia tidak jadi bulat sudah. You applied a force, okay. Itu circle tadi dia sudah jadi kecil. This circle becomes smaller. Okay, means there is change of shape and size of object. And then the movement of object. So, at first this container moved to the right, okay. Kalau teacher apply a force here, okay, at first they move to the right. Teacher applied force here. Teacher tolak ke depan. So, menyebabkan objek ini berubah arah. Dia punya movement change. Okay, and the position of object also change lah. You need to imagine lah what situation suitable to the to this effect of force lah. Okay, alright. Next, we are going to learn about what is the relationship between force, mass, and acceleration. So here a boy here applied a force to the trolley. So when a net force F acts on a mass, it causes an acceleration. So itu trolley memang ada mass kan, ada jisim dia. Means let's say the mass of this trolley sekali dengan dia punya load di dalam trolley itu, let's say 50 kg. And then you applied a force to the trolley. Means the trolley mengalami acceleration, experience acceleration. So, setiap objek yang mempunyai jisim dan dikenakan daya kepadanya, dia akan menghasilkan pecutan. Okay? Itulah hubung kait antara force, mass and acceleration. So according to the Newton's second law of motion, this one, you need to remember this one. Okay, Newton's second law of motion, the acceleration produced by a force on an object is directly proportional to the magnitude of the net force applied and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. The direction of the acceleration is the same as that of the net force. Okay, means here the second law of motion, kalau force itu dia directly proportional to the acceleration is directly proportional to the force. The bigger the force, the bigger the acceleration. Okay, but the acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass. So the bigger the mass, the smaller the acceleration. Kalau benda yang berat, confirm dia semakin rendah dia punya acceleration compare to benda yang mempunyai jisim yang ringan. Okay, macam ni. F increase means A dia increase. When the M increase, the value of A is decrease. Alright. So this is the Newton's second law of motion. So we can conclude the formula for this law: force is equal to mass times acceleration, or in the form of formula F equal to ma. So F equal to ma refer to the second law of motion. So this is the relationship A against F. So F increase, A dia punya A pun increase. Let's say here is 1. The acceleration also 1. When the force is 2 Newton, the acceleration also increase here. Let's say here is 1.5 meter per second square. So the bigger the value of this force, okay, the higher juga dia punya value of acceleration. Okay, look at this graph lah. So the relationship between A and M is inversely proportional. Kalau itu mass dia, let's say here is 1 kilogram, so dia punya acceleration higher. Let's say here is 5. Kalau itu mass sudah increase, let's say here 4, means dia punya acceleration decrease 1 point something, 1.5 let's say. Okay, that's why A is inversely proportional to M. So bila perkataan inversely, kalau salah satu tinggi, satu lagi akan jadi rendah. Okay, kalau directly proportional, the first variable increase and the second variable also increase. Dua-dua akan increase. Kalau satu turun, dua-dua turun. Alright. So now we are going to make an exercise. Okay, a lot of question here lah. Let's try one by one. How we apply our the concept we learn here. Okay, concept about force and the formula of F equal to ma. How to relate in this question. Okay, exercise 2.5. Find the acceleration of the objects. Okay, so frictionless surface means tiada daya geseran. Okay, so find the acceleration by using the formula of second law motion, Newton's second law of motion. We can use F equal to ma. Alright, so we need to find the acceleration, this A. Just substitute the value. F is 10, m is 5, A. So to find A, 10 divided by 5. So you will get A equal to 2 meter per second square. So this is the answer. So easy. So here, find the value of F. We need to find this F. So what is Fr here? Okay, Fr means frictional force. Okay, kalau objek itu bergerak ke depan, so the frictional force is moving backwards. Okay, against dia melawan itu arah sebenar objek. Kalau objek ini bergerak ke depan, okay, frictional force akan pergi belakang. Okay, so find the value of F. So by using the formula F equal to ma, so F, kita tukar color, F equal to ma. Alright, so F here kita ada 2F. So F plus F R, because there is 2F here kan. So ada 2F. So F plus FR. So M here is the mass is 10. The value of acceleration is 4. So F yang kita cari, FR, so FR is negative 5. Okay, here is 40. Okay, you may be asked why the FR is negative 5. Okay, look at here. The direction of this force is to the right. F. Okay. So the FR is to the left. That means dia punya direction pergi kiri. That's why kita kena letak negative signs. Mean dia punya direction, arah bertentangan dengan arah F. Okay, F tidak sama arah dengan FR. F ke kanan, that's why dia positive. FR is moving to the left, that's why negative. Okay. So, kalau you rearrange semula, F plus negative 5 is equal to 40. So, F negative 5, positive with negative, dia akan jadi negatif kan? 40. So, F, you bring this 5 to the right, so dia akan jadi 45. 40 plus 5, dia akan jadi 45 Newton. So, same as the answer here. So, remember, force is a vector quantity. Means you need to consider the sign, the direction. Okay. Kalau dia going upward means dia positive. Kalau going downwards dia negative. Move to the right dia positive. Move to the left dia akan jadi negative. Okay. Let's continue to the next example. Okay. Question 3. Find the value of M. So find the value of this mass. So easy. By using the formula of F equal to ma, make sure you write the formula first. Okay, F equal to ma. So F here refer to these two F, the two unbalanced force. So F plus FR equal to ma. So substitute the value. F is 60 plus FR is moving to the left, right? That means the direction is to the left, so negative 10. Negative 10. MA M times 2. Okay. So you arrange semula 60 minus 10. 60 minus 10. Why minus? Because positive to the negative, here it will become negative. So minus. So M times 2, 2M. So to find the M, 50 divided by 2. So M is 25 kilogram, not 25 Newton. Okay, because this is a mass. Alright, so the mass is 25 kilogram. Same as the answer here. Okay, so continue to the question number 4. What force is required to move a 2 kilogram object with an acceleration of 3 meter per second square if the object is on a smooth surface? So smooth surface, so frictionless lah kan. So find the force. Okay, force. So F equal to ma. Just substitute the value. We need to find the F. M is 2 and the acceleration is 3. So the answer is 6 Newton. Okay, easy. The second one is find the force if the object is on a surface where the average force of friction acting on the object is 2 Newton. Okay. Just sama juga. F equal to ma. So F here ada friction force kan. That's mean F plus Fr equal to ma. F plus the friction force is negative 2. ma 6 kan. Why ma is equal to 6? So because teacher refers ini. Okay. M times A 2 times 3 kan. 2 times 3 menjadi 6. So F minus 2 is equal to 6. So positif negatif dia akan jadi negatif. That's why kalau you bring these two pergi sini, dia akan jadi tambah. 6 plus 2 dia akan jadi 8. 8 Newton. Okay. So this question you kena understand dia punya information. Okay. You need to imagine what is the situation and you relate with the formula. Okay. Alright, question 5. Ali apply a force 50 N to move a 10 kilogram table at a constant velocity. So dia sudah bagi sini ada information constant velocity. What is the frictional force acting on the table? So we need to find the frictional force. First, they apply a 50 Newton. First of all, we need to write the formula. So, dia tolak itu meja 50 Newton. Berat meja itu ialah 10. What is the frictional force? So, we need to find the frictional force. So, F plus F up, okay, equal to M A. Alright. So, substitute the value. F here is 50 Newton. Okay. And then plus. So, remember di sini dia akan jadi negatif. Kita kena tulis sini negatif. Ataupun to make sure you tidak confuse, plus remember frictional force dia mesti tidak sama dengan arah force ini kan. Kalau force ini to the right means frictional force ini, this frictional force dia akan pergi left. That's why sini kita akan letak negatif FR lah supaya you tidak confuse. Okay. So M ada 10. So what is the value of A? So the question stated here constant velocity. So when you refer to the notes above, kan, constant velocity means A equal to 0. Okay, there is no acceleration. So A is 0. So 50 minus FR is equal to 0. So to find the frictional force 50, kalau you bring this frictional force to the left, so negative, dia akan jadi positif Fr. So the frictional force is 50 Newton. Okay, same as the answer here. So this is the concept question. Okay, actually soalan ni senang, simple, tapi when you don't understand, okay, you didn't understand the concept, soalan ni dia akan jadi susah. Okay, soalan pendek, tapi kalau kita tidak faham dia punya konsep, akan jadi salah lah. Okay, alright. The next example is question 6. Okay, a car of mass 1,200 kilogram traveling at 20 meter per second is brought to rest over a distance of 30 meter. Find the average deceleration. Okay, means kita kena cari A kan, deceleration. Okay, so what is the information given here is, one is M. Okay, M is 1,200 2 meter per second. So dia bagi initial velocity is 20. Okay, final velocity, okay, tengok sini ya, dia travelling at 20 meter per second is brought to rest over a distance of 30 meter. Means daripada dia punya velocity is 20, dia pergi kosong. Why kosong? Because dia at rest, dia berhenti. So the final velocity is 0. Okay, and then distance means dia punya displacement S 30 meter. Okay, ini information yang dia sudah bagi dalam soalan. So how to find acceleration, deceleration? Can you use F equal to ma? You don't have F, you don't have you ada dia punya mass. Okay, you ada mass saja, tapi you didn't have the force. So how to find the acceleration? Cannot kan? But based on the information given, you can relate the formula. You can relate to this formula. Okay, you can relate to this formula. V square equal to U square plus 2AS. Remember this formula from the previous subtopic kan? So just substitute the value. V is equal to 0. Okay, U 20. Okay, plus 2A 30. A tiada kan, because kita cari A. So 20 you bring to the left, dia akan jadi negative 20. This one 2 times A times 30, it will become 60 A. Okay, so to find the A, teacher rewrite sini. Okay, 60 A equal to negative 20. So to find A, negative 20 over 30, over 60, sorry, over 60. So wait, press the calculator. Negative 20 divided by 60. Right. Sorry, sini kita lupa kasih square dia. Okay. Alright. Okay. So actually sini Sini 400. Okay, 400. Because when 20 the square kan dia 400. Okay, so 400 divided by 60. 400 divided by 60, you will get so negative 6.67. Okay, so dia mention sini deceleration. Actually you tidak payah tulis negative because 6.67 is refer to deceleration. Kalau ini question as average acceleration, baru you put this negative. Okay, because the negative shows deceleration. Okay, kalau you letak negatif sini pun means dia refer kepada deceleration lah. Okay, 6.67. Okay, so the average braking force. Okay, now you have the A. Okay, so F equal to MA. F yang kita cari M 1200 times dia punya acceleration 6.67. So kalau you tekan calculator 1000 times 6.67, you akan dapat, so you will get 8000 Newton. Okay, so actually kita kena relate all the lesson yang kita sudah belajar. Okay, macam this formula kan, kalau you lupa, macam mana you mencari dia punya deceleration. Okay, so how we get this, kenapa kita boleh pilih ini formula, based on the information given in the question. So kalau you tahu information yang ada, so you akan relate, you akan ingat which formula yang sesuai untuk cari yang soalan tanya. Okay, so last question, which of the following system will produce maximum acceleration? So maximum acceleration, remember sini semua dia bagi force kan, so apa relationship force dengan acceleration? So dia directly proportional. When the F increase, dia punya acceleration also increase. So mana force yang besar sini, resultant force yang besar, so itulah dia punya acceleration yang paling tinggi. Let's say here 100 tolak 80, resultant force dia 20 Newton. This one, so dua-dua pergi kiri, means kita kena tambah lah. 14 tambah 6, still 20 Newton. This one, dua-dua pergi kanan. That means 15 plus 5, 20 Newton. This one is the bigger force kan. So big one minus the smaller one, 52 minus 28. Kenapa minus? Because they different line arah kan, dia tolak, satu pergi kanan, satu pergi kiri. That's why kita kena tolak. So 52 minus 28, 22, 24. So 24 Newton. So this is the biggest force compared to the others. So the bigger the force, the bigger the acceleration. That's why the answer is D. Okay, that's all for today. So enjoy this video. When you don't understand, just repeat and look again and again. Alright, don't forget to try by yourself this exercise. I'll give you exercise later. Alright, thank you. Bye bye. Don't forget to comment at the YouTube what you get from this video. Bye bye.